Okay, hey guys, so as you can see from the title of this video, I'll be starting a new series on my channel. It's called In My 20s, and basically this whole series is just about me trying to figure out my life in my 20s, because honestly my 20s are killing me right now. I am suffering. I am under the water. They threw me in the deep end and they were just like, here you go, adult. And now I'm just trying to figure out how to adult. So that is basically what this whole series is about. I kind of figured that I should start this series simply because, one, I've really been struggling mentally. I think it's probably been the worst that it has ever been. I have never experienced such bad mental health. Even in my varsity days, like it did not compare to what I'm experiencing now. I I wake up in the mornings and I genuinely just feel down. I do not want to wake up in the mornings, and I know that's really deep, but I don't want to wake up in the mornings. It takes a lot of effort for me to just get out of bed and continue with the day. And I know it's definitely because I'm not at the place that I thought I'd be, and I think that is just why I'm starting the series. It's because, one, I need to work on me, because without working on me I won't be able to identify, or I won't be able to really know what I want to do in the future. And a part of me does know what I want to do in the future, but I think because of where I'm at currently, I'm really just struggling to take that initial step, hence why I started the series. Oh, that was a bit depressing. But basically, in the series, I want to do things that will benefit me in my 30s and my 40s and my 50s. I've been going through and I've been reading through quite a few articles, and basically a lot of these articles are like, oh, things you should do in your 20s that will help you succeed in your 30s. You know, it's stuff like that. And basically I want to try and apply some of these things, or some of the points that are laid out in these what to do in your 20s articles, you know. So I went through a few of the articles, and apparently I have the list on my phone of all the points that these specific articles mention. So basically they say that in your 20s, or what your 20s are for, it's for discovering your passions, for networking, to cultivate marketable skills. I just love their wording. To set good habits, to be persistent, to start eating healthy. Like, it's just easy. Like, one day you can wake up and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna eat healthy. Learn how to be self-sufficient. Then what else do they say? They say go on dates. Like, I just love reading this stuff because I really want to try and apply some of the stuff into my everyday life, and that is basically what I'm going to do for this series. I'm going to try and figure out what I'm supposed to be doing in my 20s, because I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm really struggling, and I don't know if it's just me, but I hope I'm not the only person that's struggling, because I feel like I'm the only person that's struggling in my 20s right now. I feel like everybody has their lives together and I'm just here like, oh flip, man, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. But yeah, that's my little rant. And basically what I want to start doing is I want to start working on myself, because they say, or one of the points here is to start taking care of yourself, and the only way to start taking care of yourself is to start building routines and habits that will be beneficial for you. And that's basically where I want to start in this series, in my 20s series. I want to start with me, because I feel like so many times we are taught to hustle, to grind, to push, but we kind of forget to take care of ourselves. And the only way we can grind and the only way we can push is to actually take care of yourself, you know? Because if you're not good, how are you going to grind? How are you going to push? How are you going to do what you are meant to be doing? So that is what I want to do in the series. I want to learn, grow, and figure out what I am meant to be doing in my 20s. So basically, what I want this series to be about is just self-discovery. I want this series to be about growth because I feel like I've been stagnant for so long. I stopped dreaming. I want to dream again. I want to just find that spark inside of myself again because I feel like I've lost that spark. And I know that a lot of my friends are like, no, you haven't, but I just feel like my fire is burnt out. I'm burnt out. I'm struggling and I'm so unhappy and I want to change that. I'm not here for living like that. I'm not here for being unhappy, for waking up in the morning and just struggling to get out of bed because I'm dreading the day, being exhausted mentally and physically all the time. Like, I'm not here for that. That needs to change. And that is what this whole series is for change, for things to change in my life, for me to take steps for things to change. So that's what I'm gonna do.